I did something kind of creepy last night. My girlfriend and I were there, and we were just sitting around, and we put on The Champ with Ricky Schroeder.
Oh.
It was almost over.
Oh, why?
I don't know. The first scene in the movie that we saw in the film was like a half hour left. Was when the Champ tells Ricky to go on the boat, and John Voight slaps Ricky Schroeder. And both of us were crying inside of probably 40 seconds of putting The Champ on. It was awful. And then she was bawling so horribly because she's kind of like hormonal. So I went and got my tape recorder because, like, literally, there's one part where she was going. It was like those type of just great tears. I thought she was laughing at first. And I went and got my recorder, and I'm like, "Oh, this is good," because I wanted to. No, I didn't bring it in because she didn't cry as hard. I figured once the Champ is gone.
All right, just get another mushy movie.
Yeah,
get it done. Man.
Oh, she was, but it was sobbing like. I was like, "All right,
Dude.
already." I like the Champ too, hon. But
all right, I'll admit one. Do you have one, Ant?
What, a cryy moment?
Yeah.
You can't cry, by the way, not watching the end of that movie.
Mine is a weekly one. This is not good to admit as
What?
Good times.
being a shock jock. This is not a good thing to do, but good times, very good.
Wait, is it a sitcom or a show?
It's a show, and every week I have to awkwardly leave the living room and go, "Hey, you need anything from the kitchen?"
Like Kleenex?
I'll be right back, dude. That Extreme Makeover home freaking show.
Are you kidding?
Brutal.
What?
But I've seen it. It's not. It's so.
Last week they had 4 kids that none of them are going to make it to high school, and they have all these health problems.
Is that what they're doing these days? Then they're just taking.
I hate. Yeah. And also, I'm like, what is this strange feeling I have?
It's emotion.
This moisture in the eyeballs. This is strange. I don't openly bawl, but I get a little action going with that dumb show.
Every week?
Every effing week. When they start chanting, "Move that bus! Move that bus!" And then the bus moves and you see the reaction of the family as they see their brand new house that they supposedly built in a week. Yeah, right. Yeah. That's the one that gets me, I'll be honest.
You know what show made me cry a lot too? Believe it or not, Lost. I don't know why I cried a lot watching
Lost.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm an emotional wreck. I've told you that, but I don't know why that one got me.
Really?
Yeah, certain moments of it did.
Wow, like what?
I don't remember.
To
be honest, I don't remember. But I remember I would. Sometimes sappy stuff just gets you. That's why it's sappy stuff.
Yeah.
I hate to act like I'd love to tell you I'm above it, but
Extreme Makeover. Move that bus, Extreme Makeover. Oh, yeah, they got, you could have a whole marathon with yourself. You go to YouTube. That's the beauty of YouTube. They got the Move That Bus moments of every show they've done. Mm-hmm. So you don't even have to sit through the crap of how they're explaining how they're building stuff. You just get to see the moment where the family. There was one family, a black family, where the lady falls on the pavement.
Well,
that actually made me laugh really hard. I think I brought that to everyone's attention. But the lady, the mother. Oh, yeah, my son was killed moment.
Yeah.
But it's actually for a new house. She falls down, and they're trying to run and get her before she hits the pavement, and then one of her daughters falls over. Mm-hmm. That one was hilarious.
I think that they should only do extreme makeovers for burn victims, and then every week they give them the mask of another superhero. Like, you're going to be Spider-Man from now on, and they give him a hat and white gloves. And I'll stop bothering people. Scram.
All right, hey.
Sorry, that was just mean and based in nothing.
Hey, we got Sean in Boston listening on BCN, heading toward a break here. But first, Sean, what's up?
Hey.
Hey.
Which one of you guys was just saying that you were crying over, what was it, Extreme Home Makeover?
Look, I already look like a wuss here. When I say, hold on, I get a little moisture. I'm not openly bawling, but I get a little.
I do too, but in a different area. In that show. They're poor.
When I was 5 years old, my house
Hey,
burned
Sean,
down.
Sean, we're doing jokes here. Will you slow down? There was a yield sign. You had to let a few cars go.
Beep.
Now it's your turn. Go ahead.
When I was 5, my house burnt down. The Red Cross had to come and rebuild it, right? And I was on a
The Red Cross had to rebuild your house. Continue.
Listen, the ironic part about me crying at this show is I'm 6'8", 300 pounds.
You what?
I'm 6'8", 300 pounds, former Marine.
All right,
I cry watching. watching Extreme Home Makeover.
You're a big boy, but big boys
Hoorah.
cry. Just because you're a large fella doesn't mean that you don't have a sweet little heart that was wounded.
Just funny to see, though.
So you're a big boy and you cry at Extreme Home Makeover?
It looks like Pyle getting
I
a
get a little,
bed party.
I get a little
Blanket
flushed.
party.
Oh.
I get a little flushed. My Jimmy Norton glasses, they fall to the floor and just shatter.
Oh, boy.
Do you have Jim Norton glasses?
Huh?
All right.
All right, let's just let's cut our
Goodbye,
loss.
Sean.
Boston usually is good, but they get a failing grade today.
Well, he's emotional.
Failing grade for
He's
Boston.
emotional. He's sweet.
Well, we're here, though,
Yeah, made it.
for another fine Opie and Anthony show with Patrice O'Neill. I saw that dumb Extreme Makeover. I guess that's what we watch now every Sunday.
Really?
And I get all
Is that
freaking...
your show? Is that your program? I have to watch my program.
You watch Extreme Makeover where they come in and like they help people and they build a house in a week
I
and
just see the commercials and it's enough.
and they start screaming, "Move that bus! Move that!" And then
Yeah,
the bus,
that's what they screamed in Selma.
Jesus Christ.
and then the bus moves, and then
First one of the day.
and then the
First one
family
of the week.
and then the family is crying and they fall on the ground, and then I'm on my stupid couch and I get like a little worked up because of
feel
this
good
dumb
for 'em?
show. I don't know, man. It gets to me for some
It gets
dumb
you all
reason.
emotional. Why does that do it?
And do they keep paying the house taxes for you?
Yeah,
Yeah, huh?
They do that.
They do, though.
They pay
Do
They
they?
pay the mortgage and everything. They don't mess
Jesus.
around.
You live in that house for free for the rest of your life.
They don't mess around,
It's
man.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I bet there's a time limit. Then
don't even
you're on
sound
your
right.
own.
If I was-
taxes.
If I was the people, because now they're living in like $1 million home, I would just like sell it immediately,
That doesn't
and then
make any sense.
downsize, and then you have a lot of money to live with.
Yeah.
They said people get mad at the Price is Right because they wouldn't pay the tax. The people couldn't get the car sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of times they give away the car, but you're responsible for the tax. Like, I can't pay it. It's all right. Yeah, we get the car then. Screw you.
Yeah, that's what sucks about game shows. You're absolutely right.
When you win merchandise, if you
Or-
win cash, it comes out of that.
no,
But
or even when they start talking about these great trips to Hawaii or the Bahamas or Australia, whatever,
you're liable for all those taxes.
you have to pay those taxes. So most of those people that are on those game shows, they can't afford the taxes, so they end up making a deal with the game show company, and they never go on those great trips or get the car or the boat or whatever.
And the company gets its advertising, so they don't care. They don't have to come up with the trip or the merchandise.
Just amazing. Do you watch Extreme Home Makeover?
Yeah, I cry.
I do,
watch it.
right? I mean, you do.
You do. It came out. Yes.
No, I already
game
talked
smell.
about it.
Yeah, I can't watch it. I
Yeah,
cry.
it's sad.
Oh, dude, yeah, the one with all the kids that had no limbs, and they had to go around this crappy house. And
What they build them, a jungle gym?
No, they built them wax floors so they could slide around better.
Did they really?
Oh, they had like little ashy nubs. And
That's what I hate about the show. They're really going after our heartstrings by bringing in the handicapped kids now. It used to be just regular families that were down on their luck, and now it's like kids with missing body parts.
This girl had to scoot around in dirt. And then they gave her like a nice wax living room floor to slide around on. And
what part
nobody
gets
else
you?
gets a rug because of her? It gets me when they come in, right when they reveal the bus, and then the family just loses it.
To move that bus.
The move that bus.
Dude, you could spend an hour on YouTube just watching Move That Bus moments.
Oh.
You don't even have to watch the whole show, just the part where they're like, "Move that bus!"
And
That's
then
all you need to see.
Dude, I actually went like this. We watched Sunday,
Yeah.
and I went, it was pretty intense, and they did the Move That Bus, and I actually went, like, that.
No, you didn't.
And my
you
chick-
did an E-Rock cinnamon thing?
Yeah, and my chick looks to her left, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? It's man.
And then I have to like make excuses to leave the room because I feel a little of that weirdness in your eyes that some people
Oh,
get.
boy.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I can't even watch anything extreme. I don't even go near because I'm a wussy. All that childhood crap comes
But
up.
it's a huge show on Sunday.
I know. That's. I used to watch it.
Did you ever cry?
Occasionally. No, never cried
You never
at that
got
one.
teary.
Not at that show.
What makes you cry a little? And I don't mean like
besides
all out
World War
bawling,
II
but
being over.
How about
It's-
a little moisture? A little moisture on the eyeballs.
World War II being over.
World War II
Old guys?
documentaries.
With
When
old
the
guys?
old guys are sitting there and they're talking like about their buddy, and then out of nowhere they just go, and he would.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
And you're like, oh, this poor old guy.
when Hitler killed himself. Did that make you cry?
No, actually, though, when he put the poison in Little Blondie's mouth, his dog,
Yeah.
and crunched down on his snout,
Yeah.
and Little Blondie died, that made me feel a little bad. No, it didn't.
Such an ass. What makes you
Well,
cry?
a little
Noah? Do you
bad
cry?
in the movie.
Yeah.
Don't even start with Project Runway.
When his girl tells him his glasses are too big for his face, he tears up.
I'm like a little Egbert.
Egbert.
No, we sat down and watched part of The Champ the other day.
The Champ, oh.
And literally, we caught like towards the middle of the movie, but we were 3 minutes into it, and we were both blubbering.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but that one in terms of endearment, when the little kids get in the candy bar.
Yuck.
I don't need a candy bar, Mom. You can put it.
Yuck.
I don't need it.
You blubber at everything. You blubber at that fidget getting engaged.
So bad, the little midget.
Hey, Philly Tyrant from Philly writes, Opie, who are you cheering for on Project Runway, crying fag?
Man.
This week's challenge.
I cry at a lot of fucking shows, man.
Do you
What
watch
shows?
Do you watch Project Runway?
No, I've never seen it. I'll cry if something's moving or if it's just really well done, beautifully done. I cry. I'm the worst with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch Extreme Home Makeover, see if it gets to you. That's all.
All right.
You gotta watch the whole thing, get to reveal this bus, and then you see the dad breaking down because he had 8 kids and then his wife died and he's got no money.
But what I do find funny about that show is when they build these ridiculously nice houses
in the ghetto.
Oh. And I laugh because I'm like, holy shit, you just fucked up this family for forever. They're going to get robbed, home invasions.
It's like
they're never going to be able to leave this amazing house because as soon as they know they're out of the house, it's done.
It's like Pimp My Ride. It's like, these girls are in middle of Compton, and they put 19 TVs, right. The state-of-the-art,
jacuzzi on the roof.
There's everything in this car, and like no alarm system.
Right.
And they just pimp them, walk away, and I wish they would but they just come back a month later and see no rims.
Watch them drive it out of the place.
Yeah, it's not. And
Break yourself. And get out the core.
But the good news is the car blends in with all the other cars because there's a million cars with stadium seating in the back seat for their flat screen TV. that's.
Boys in the oh sorry.
Go.
No, dude. I can't believe you're in the middle of a sentence. I blurted out a thought.
That was in your head?
You took the red eye.
No.
You're sleepy.
I'm all of a sudden I'm talking. And no, there's somebody else talking. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I didn't really have anything else.
Jimmy is so sleepy.
No, I just
Jimmy.
I forgot I was in a room full of people.
But you.
What?
You're just talking.
I'm just going through movies that made me cry. I was just saying, Boys in the Hood. That scene, and I was thinking out loud, and I'm like, wait a minute, this life happening.
There's a show on.
All right, let's do line of the day.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't like Project Runway. I was just trying to do the guy's voice, but these guys don't know the guy, so I stopped.
We run a pretty tight ship here.
Ramsey's Kitchen thing.
I don't watch. I listen in as it's being watched in my house.
Yeah, I've been really busy, but that's the way we like it.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's
William H. Macy. Him and Fargo could be the best thing ever done, ever.
The new challenge is
cooperating here.
That we got to work Fargo lines into every radio show
somehow,
some way.
It used to be The Shining. It used to be. You got to own it.
You don't have to own it. Just DVR it. It's on all the fucking time.
Yeah, Fargo's a funny movie.
You can get it on demand on shit. It might have been Showtime has it on demand.
We're doing all we can. He's sitting there when that cop, when she's sitting in front of him and he's just freaking out. We're doing all we can. Yeah.
I had it on in the background just the other day while I was playing stupid Tiger Woods golf, just so I could, enjoy Anthony's references.
Good.
Even because now he's trying to go obscure with the lines.
Well, here's William H. Macy's lines. Every single one of them is great.
Yeah.
He's great.
All right.
I was in a movie with him.
Were you?
Really?
Yeah,
Bob?
Oleana. Oleana. I was an extra for a day.
Whoa.
And then I got fired because I ordered a pizza.
Really?
And the pizza guy went in the middle of one of their takes.
You're lying.
Swear to God.
That's a true story?
Absolutely. First of all, they brought me in and they didn't have enough clothes for me. And I've been fat, skinny all my life. I go up and down. And at this stage, I was chunky. And they just put clothes on me. And in a movie, the clothes that you wear are kind of neutral. and the clothes that the star wears aren't, so they stick out. You know what I mean?
Oh boy.
And they put me in like a Fred Flintstone outfit. They actually gave me a bowling bag. I'm on a college campus. I'm supposed to be a college kid. They gave me a bowling bag.
Did you think it was your lunch? I say,
for the listeners at home, I say these stories to set these assholes up. I know full well what's coming to me when I open my pie hole.
All right, listen. Let's Mike in
Alice Cramden line.
Mike in Minnesota. What's up?
Hurricanes.
Hey.
Hey, man, you guys are talking about the Extreme Home Makeover. They did a makeover across the street from me in Minnetonka, Minnesota, and the neighborhood is like fucking 300 cars a day. They just aired it 2 weeks ago. I mean, great story, beautiful house, beautiful neighborhood, but holy shit, if we don't get 300 cars through the neighborhood every fucking day, it is a pain in the ass.
What? They all just want to check out the house from the show?
Yeah. They go out, they walk around and shit. But, I mean, the cars are fucking lined up. I mean, this is just a normal neighborhood.
What was wrong with the people? Why'd they get the house?
The sister was killed. She had, 3 kids? So the uncle, the aunt and the uncle took in the kids, and they already had 4 kids. So, they got a small, decent house.
Oh, jeez.
But they stripped everything out of the house and donated it, and then made this, 6,000 square foot gorgeous house, which is great because, hey, it jacks up my property value. But goddamn, 300 fucking cars a day. Hey, Bobby Kelly, I TiVo'd your knee break thing, man. You killed on that show with
Torgasm.
with Dane Cook.
He absolutely was the star of that show.
Thank you, buddy.
He really was.
Not you.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but you
line
didn't
of
do
the
it
day. But he described everything that
He kinda
you
did,
did.
yeah.
We got some extreme home makeover
my
shit
own.
coming in that's really good. The house in Camden, I saw that one. 1 week later, after it was finished, the bushes out front were stolen. Because it's all this awesome landscape, but it's so easy to just
stole a fucking bush.
They haven't really anchored in, so you can take that shit easy.
What do you do with a fucking bush?
No, in Camden, someone probably wore it as a wig.
And then John B. from Port Jeff, the best thing about Extreme Home Makeover is that there's articles all over the internet about how the families can't afford the taxes after the house is built. We talked about that. But they take care of the mortgage, but do they take care of the taxes?
Taxes are still probably $15,000.
They're probably, in those neighborhoods, they're probably pretty cheap.
Let's go to Eric in Philly. Eric?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
Good. A couple of years ago, they did a Extreme Home Makeover in Northeast Philly. My brother was actually the IT tech for that job because his company was the one doing the remodel. First off, he told me a couple things. First off, it was that whoever the host is was barely there, never there.
Ty?
He just came in, filmed a couple things, and left.
Right.
Secondly, in about 2 years, the house has been broken into about 7 times since they finished it.
Yeah, that's the dangerous part about this. You got a great commercial for people that are going to do you wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, there was one episode, I think it was the episode with that, one of these girls were, I think, a little retarded or something was wrong with her.
A little off.
Yeah, there's something wrong with somebody. And Ty, you could tell she didn't like this guy. She didn't want anything to do with him. She loved the guy, one of the other guys.
Right.
But Ty came in like, hey, and he was a little short with her. You know what I mean? Like, well, okay, yeah, we'll get there after. And she was just like, well, not you, Ty.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can tell he's not there.
You can tell that
her.
Ty, I think, that he likes the weed and the drink.
Oh, yeah. He probably abused those little
Dan
kids.
in Albany, what's up? What the fuck? I was talking about a little pot, you ass. I wasn't talking about fingering a retarded kid.
I said abuse. I didn't. Why does abuse
Jesus.
to you is fingering in someone's asshole?
The fuck?
Sorry,
You agreed with me by saying something outrageous.
The cinnamon got to me.
All right.
Remind me, I have to buy Activision stock.
Okay.
Because these games go for $80 a piece, apparently.
60.
$80.
I don't know. I haven't seen change. Motherfuckers.
You don't need change.
Oh, buy Apple stock.
Dan in Albany, what's up? We're trying to wrap up this show. We were going to leave 15 minutes.
That's all right.
What's up, Dan?
Buy it
Yo,
now.
those guys came and did a house up here in Colony, and they had the whole neighborhood blocked off, and you had to take a shuttle bus in. They had shuttle buses lined up all over the place for people to go and take a look at this piece of shit house.
Really?
The worst.
Yeah.
God, everyone has a story about this. Thank you, sir. Let's go to Courtney in Connecticut. Courtney,
I gotta go, I'm late.
But
Hi.
Oh,
hi,
Bobby.
See you
He's got a permit.
We have a extreme home
Love you guys.
makeover in
Bobby.
Bridgeport, and the
See you,
woman
Jenna.
got arrested for drugs.
Out.
the woman got arrested.
Yeah.
All right. Line of the day.
Let's go to Bob in Jersey. Bob, he has something else.
Thank you.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, I got something that'll make you cry. It'll definitely make Bobby cry. It might even make Aunt cry.
Was it a scale?
It's called. It's called. If you're reading this, it's a Memorial Day tribute. It's on YouTube. I don't cry for nothing, and this fucking thing.
What is it about?
It's believe it or not, I know I'm a fag, but it's Tim McGraw. Dude, I'm telling you what, you will not look at this without
Tim
fucking
McGraw.
Is it a montage of soldiers and stuff?
It's just him like singing this song. It's called If You're Reading This. It's like a live recording, but then there's like a montage of like pictures and video and shit like that of soldiers in Iraq. Dude, it is a lump the size of a friggin' grapefruit, I swear to God.
Mm-hmm.
So check it out.
All right, we will. Thank you.
That's what I
guys,
want to
later
do. I want to feel sad. That's what I really want to do.
Terrell Owens having a bit of a breakdown after the Cowboys loss yesterday.
You guys can point the finger at him. You can talk about the vacation. And if you do that, it's really unfair. It's really unfair. It's my team. It's my quarterback. If you guys do that, man, it's unfair. We lost as a team. We lost as a team, man.
You can act like a man. What's the matter with you?
I'm disgusted.
Wow.
There's no crying in football.
You really shouldn't just
How about them Cowboys?
keep that to yourself.
Ricky
about them
Schroeder
Cowboys?
didn't look up to Champ. The way this sissy looks up to stupid Romo.
It's a chant.
He's my quarterback.
Shut up. It
That was just weird.
was awful. It was awful.
I don't think T.O. is right in the head anyways.
No, that was
Maybe he's
just
mad
weird.
Got all
depressive.
sorts of stuff going on.
It's
in
that
head.
same Dennis Rodman thing. Every 5 minutes, you're crying about something you shouldn't be. All the damage you cause, you're doing sit-ups in parking lots, destroying people's lives, and you're crying over this idiot and Jessica Simpson, and just with big, weird, dark glasses. And it's
Yeah, he had those big dark glasses on. He was
like if you
probably
watch
all
somebody,
puffy-eyed because he's been crying all
If
night.
you watch somebody like do an interview and you go, okay, you read it and you go, I can pinpoint where he was going to cry. It wouldn't have been there. Like it just seemed like it's just a strange place to cry.
Does he have rage issues?
T.O.?
Yeah.
Nah, he's a different kind of guy. He goes into some weird defensive. He's like a girl. He's like a weird. Like he goes into temper tantrums, which that's what a girl would do.
Maybe he's manic depressive, like Jimmy was saying.
Something's wrong with him.
Maybe, yeah.
Got a little Britney in him.
Because I cry at weird times, too. That's what I'm saying. Really bizarre.
When do you cry?
Oh, constantly. Weird times.
Extreme home makeover.
Never.
Sunday nights.
No, only if I only cry if they actually get what they want because I'm disappointed. I want them to make the house worse.
Dude,
Put roaches in it.
I can't watch Extreme Makeover, Home Makeover anymore. They had
You
one.
cry?
That's crazy.
You get a little teary-eyed, bro.
I don't know about that.
Look at me trying to convince you asses.
I don't know about that.
There was a
I've seen the
family.
show.
There was a family yesterday. If someone could help me out, maybe get some details. I didn't think we were going to talk about this today, but they had a daughter. She was born. Now it's just funny to me. This is where I'm effed up because last night I was like, wow, this is pretty
What kind
intense.
of freak was she?
But now that I talk about it, now I have to laugh because it is pretty funny. They had this daughter. She has this disease. Only 25 people in the known world have it. And basically, as a baby, she would run really hard into stuff, fall down, and not cry. And they're like, wow, that's a little weird because she's bruised up pretty bad. And
She
didn't
doesn't
cry
feel
at all.
pain.
She would get her shots, wouldn't cry, take it like a man. Nothing, no crying. So they go to the doctor. She can't feel pain unless it's 20 times. So let's say a baby would feel a pinch, right? You would have to pinch that baby 20 times harder than a normal pinch for them to feel it.
That sounds like a superhero.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That's great.
What they put in the house, a spanking machine that swings harder than stupid Pop with his big right bicep and his little weak atrophied left arm.
A refrigerator with a baseball bat with a guy inside it hits her in the face with a sledgehammer and says, "Don't take this pudding."
Put down the cookie.
A black woman with real pointy shoes.
So
runs and kicks her in the shins for trying to drink bleach in the bottom of the cabinet.
What did you do? I told you. I told you no dessert before dinner.
And nothing.
She went down. Oh.
No crying. No crying. No crying. No crying. Keep hitting me. Say nothing. I'm not going to cry. Nope. Not a tear. Give me the best. Nope. Don't feel it. Go ahead. Keep going. Whatever, Dad. Is that all you got? Come on. Yeah. Ooh, scary. All right. Maybe a little bit. Tiny bit. Like a little prick there.
She'd run into walls like Herman Munster.
Leave her shape. Silhouette.
But a bad baby.
Can I finish? So then they go to the doctor, and it turns out she has some nerve ending thing where it doesn't feel the pain. But here's the other side of that. You would think not feeling pain would be a good thing. Her organ. This is where I need help from somebody. Her organs don't know when to cool down or something like that. So if she doesn't keep her body temperature around 62 degrees constantly, her organs could actually just fry. Overheat and kill her. So they have to keep the house. The whole family has to be cold.
Oh, what a burden.
That's what I'm saying, man. This is why I was affected. I'm like, this sucks. The house has to be at 62 degrees constantly. That's not good enough for her. She has a vest where they put ice packs in it. So she walks around the house with this vest with ice pack to keep her body temperature. I'm not sure how cold the actual body has to be, but it has to be a lot colder than
how much
the
could you
person.
love the kid?
I know, her and her dumb hot organs.
And then the brother feels so sorry for his sister that she can't really go outside for a long time, few minutes. Kind of think Bubble Boy, a few minutes, and you got to come back in.
Yeah.
So the brothers decided that he can't go outside and play because she's inside staring out the window at him
great.
having a good time.
It's
so
like
he's
Edgar and Johnny Winter walking around the house.
Yeah. So he's decided that he will stay in with his sister.
What a guy.
So they built a house because of the medical bills. They lost their house. They were pretty much homeless, and they built this state of the art house for her
with just good air conditioning.
Oh, there must be some air conditioning in there.
They showed
everybody freezing. It's like a meat locker.
They showed the temp. It was 61 degrees, and they were all bundled up, and that's how they lived. And she goes to bed with this stuffed animal that they put in the freezer. They freeze up the stuffed animal that she kind of goes to bed with to keep
Put her in the freezer
to keep herself cool.
That's what I'm saying. Just cut a hole in the. Put her in there like Arnold Schwarzenegger from Batman 4.
Mr. Freeze. I'm Mr. Freeze.
You know,
Dirks Bentley.
You know, and I
longer.
I used to like Extreme Home Makeover because you get some dumb family, they're down on their luck a little bit. Someone might have lost their job, maybe a little cancer that they could cure or whatever. But now it's like they're going deep into these diseases you don't want to know about.
Well, okay, you get to pick one. You get one disease that bothers you. You can't be bothered by any other one. Just your disease that bugs you.
Patrice talking too much. We'll be back. Opie and Anthony.
Jeez.